Hi everyone, this is New School Activity 8. Please follow along with this video and I will guide you through all of this. As always, please answer after the question mark in a color other than black, and please turn this in on Google Classroom. Okay, so imagine a shopping bag full of fresh produce. Every time you pick up such a bag, you pull upward on the handles with force. To figure out the minimum upward force necessary to pick up the bag, we can complete the following questions. So what you're going to do is you're going to make a contact force table once again for question 1. It says, make a table of all the interactions involved when the bag is being pulled up by your hand. I've already put an X in the spaces where it's the same object interacting twice. Use a plus sign for when the two objects have contact. Use a negative sign when the two objects do not interact. Once again, Earth is representing the force of gravity. So, when you're picking up a bag of produce, does the bag and produce interact or touch your hand? Does the floor that the bag of produce is sitting on touch your hand? Does your hand have to overcome the force of gravity? You're going to repeat this process through all of the tables. Now, this is the first time you're not given an answer key for the table in the document itself, so I really want you to try your best. If you get it wrong, it's a 50-50 chance. Take a guess. It's no big deal. Either put a plus sign or a negative sign if you think the two are interacting or touching. Question 2. Construct a model of the bag as it is pulled upward. Create a picture on a piece of paper using arrows to show the direction of the force from the floor, the force of gravity, the direction the produce bag is moving when it's lifted by the hand. If you can, upload your picture to Google Classroom. That would be awesome. If not, you can kind of describe the model right here. If you're lost on what this should look like, scroll down to the bottom of the page, and there's an example there for you. So here's the bag of produce. When you go to lift it, the force of your hand is moving up. It has to overcome the force of gravity that's pushing down. The weight of the bag is pushing down on the floor, and the floor is pushing up on the bag. And the last question, so that was number 2. The last question here is, which forces does the upward pull of your hand on the bag have to overcome for the bag to begin moving upward? So basically, you're going to look at your model. Anytime you see an arrow pointing down, that's the force that your hand that wants to go up has to overcome. So for question 3, the force of your hand here has to overcome the 2 downward forces that you see in the model. So that's what you're going to use for your answer for number 3. Which 2 forces does your hand have to overcome? That would be the downward forces that we see here in the model. Good luck. When you're done, turn it in on Google Classroom. As always, email me if you have questions. Have a good day.